He's going to take the Ivern. I think it's more of a throwback to kind of maybe showing Mr. Weed Plant on how to do it, you know? So
saying, I got this, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. But yeah, KUGaming up 1-0 right now. Kind of almost a standard start. Mr. Kinky is actually looking to possibly start bot lane.
Yep. We're
Best
getting
Graves starting top.
I think they're going to look for an invade. No, they're just going to do regular setup. Ivern is going to go in for it, though. And he's actually going to be met by Killer Beasting. Are they going to try and do anything? No, they don't.
Reaper's there, too.
Yeah, they could have. I feel like they could have done something there and tried to get a bit more damage down. That actually would have done quite a bit, but they do get the deep ward like they wanted, so they know exactly where they're going to be moving towards. He knows that Lee is going to be starting on the bot side because of that ward. They don't see Lee Sin anywhere. So, really, really good call on that point. Now, what they do with that information is going to be really big. And there it is, Mechanical Reaper being found out just a little bit.
Wow, good damage from Poppy.
Yeah, quarter of the health, but Plant just a little bit far. That doesn't mean Poppy's going to take a little bit of damage when he moves out. But,
I guess he could move through river and avoid it, but that's also not a bad sapling. Here's the thing, though. Best Graves on Ivern went bot side, and so it's instead of just taking the 3 buffs like he could, I think what he's going to do is take the bot camp, and the Lee Sin has and KULOL has no information now of where Ivern is. So what he's thinking is, Mr. Kinky is thinking possibly that, okay, Ivern's starting top side. He's gonna take his top camp, and then he's gonna go straight to blue, right? But Poppy is taking the 2 small blue camps, and he's gonna get the extra level, early level 2 like he did last game. So it's gonna be pretty interesting there. But you could see Mr. Kinky on Lee Sin take red and go straight to Ivern's blue, right?
Yeah.
That could possibly happen.
You could, and actually the ward just expired on Lee Sin's red buff, so they don't really have eyes on it.
Yeah, but at least they do still know that he had to start bot side because Poppy was at his blue and took his small minions from the blue, so
yeah,
good trades going bot lane. But I mean, they're kind of playing a little bit of mind games with them. I mean, Lee Sin could easily just go straight to Ivern's blue and it's gone, right?
Yep. And so, there we go. Best Grace CNMA going over the wall to get the blue buff right there.
Yeah, and he takes the blue. Now, Lee Sin is possibly looking at maybe a level 2 gank here. He's pinging it out.
And there we go. Actually, a lot of good damage down on the Zyra. Zyra taking so much damage. Are they going to make it work?
Oh! Barely missed it.
But both flashes are gone from the side of Zyra Misfortune. So great job. Yeah. And we're seeing a lot more. This is way stronger than what we saw last game already. Both flashes burned. Are they going to make anything happen, though? That's the question.
Yeah, and he's looking possibly for a level 2 gank in mid lane.
Wow, great sum from Killer Beasting, landing everything that he needed to, getting a lot of good procs off.
Yeah, in Mechanical Reaper, Mr. Kinky is kind of wasting his time up top.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking bad. Mechanical Reaper does get rooted up. He does have flash. He's super tanky, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the kill now, though. No stun goes down. He still has flash, and he just walks right out. He knew his limits, did not burn flash, saves all his summoner spells, and gets away from a gank.
That's
beautiful
crazy.
Job.
Yeah, that was insane. That was very good.
And look at this healing done from Helix. He knows how to play against this lane now. And Lucha Libre is doing so much more work this time. He is actually up in CS this time. That is absolutely fantastic to see.
Yeah, that's pretty big. The huge trade in mid lane. Oh, great job with
double up, make him work right there. So.
And you still, Mr. Kinky is hovering the bot side.
There it is.
So, but the lane is in such an awkward spot at the moment.
They're looking actually to let it get forced out right there. And bubble misses. They're gonna look for the root. No, misses the root. But there we go. They have no flash out, and they get the kill. No ignite down. They're gonna look for the kill back. No, Helix lives, and they survive. No heal burned either. They still have almost all their summoners up. That's insane.
That's really great play coming out of Mr. Kinky.
That is so great to do right there, and that's something that you have to realize as junglers. When you're watching the stream, something to learn is when you burn flashes, do not leave your lane just to go away and go do something else. Gank again when they move out.
Go do something. Yeah,
make something work from there because they don't have flash. You know, go in again. Coming from mid lane main myself, I get mad, but you know that's me. That's me. Whenever I say I burn a flash, go there. You know, make something happen. But
I'm like Bjergsen. I'm like, hey. Come in. Hey, look, come in.
I don't ask for blue buffs though. At least I'm not like that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, when a summoner is down, you gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
You gotta go for it. You gotta make something happen. If you don't, you are wasting time because that's gonna come back up every minute. that you're not making something happen with that flash down, if you're not pressuring the lane, if you're not trying to go for a kill, you're wasting that time that they gave you, basically.
Right there, I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but in the mid lane, that's such a cool mechanic that he just used. Ace Monster, he attacked.
Can't talk right now. Oh, best guy CNMA gets caught out. He goes in.
Oh,
Kiki
job.
flashes, gets the kill. Great job. That is 2-0.
Wow.
I'm really sorry. I'm super excited.
Okay. That was awesome.
Because I like seeing the underdogs come back, and I like seeing strong opponents because I know both these teams have practiced so much. They know exactly what each other do. They're almost scrim partners if you think about it.
Yeah, basically.
But it's like watching teams play to a good caliber and what you know that they can play is so great to see.
Yeah.
So great job from Mr. Kinky. And Gray CNMA kind of showing a little bit of weed plant right there, trying to go in for an invade with very, very low health.
To be fair, he's not 3-0 or 0-3 right now, so.
Yeah, that is true as well. So I think Ivern this time is going to be a little bit more cautious, not exactly go for a lot of those ganks. But again, KU Chenny doing so much work, and this is a problem right
look
now.
At the trades.
Yep. But you have to realize every spell, remember, passive from Maokai does so much work if you're healing up.
Yeah,
so
it really does.
he's staying alive, but he's run out of mana, so he has to go back now. And there we go. Oh, good root from Lucha Libre. But
it's almost all taken back, though, by the Nami heal.
Yep.
I mean, great sustain from the Nami.
Yep. And again, Ivern has not shown any prowess, and this is something that we really like to talk about. This is, again, the issue of a late game versus an early game comp. Early game Lee Sin is very, very strong. If you're not conscious of it, you will lose out. Ivern, obviously, not a lot of people know how to play against him and play with him.
Yeah.
So it's very hard for him to gank, and he hasn't shown anything around the map.
No, yeah, and the biggest thing is the one big thing for Ivern is going to be Jace is going to get a blue buff like nonstop, right? Mm-hmm. So that's going to help out there, but at the same time, he's only really ganked one time. He's showing bot lane now, though. They ping it out. They know he's there. There's the pink in the tri-bush, so he may not even be able to get the pink here.
I don't think he can. He's trying so hard to. He will get the pink, but he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose out on his ward as well. So it is a 3-on-2 in the bot lane, and this is what they did last time. Actually, pick on the weaker lane, which is exactly what they did last time. You pick on the bot lane, which actually is, I feel, the weakest lane out of all of them.
Oh, they're pinging him out. They know he's there, so this is gonna be a fight here.
Yep, and here he goes again. But they're both level 5. Is Best Guy CMA? Yes, he gets hit up, but they know. Oh, there it is. Good flash in. Killer Beasting going all the way in. Exhaust goes down onto Jace, but Jace is not going to be able to get this kill, I don't think. He has no mana. Oh, good flash in. Red Buff goes all the way. Shield! No, he dies. But that is a 2-for-1 in favor of KULOL. Great job from them to get that kill. And there we go again. Oh, good flash from both sides. He is going to try something else. Great bubble to stop the bullet time. They're going to go all the way. Lucha Libre is exhausted and ignited. He might go down. No. Helix turn. Helix survives and saves his whole team. Here we go. Mr. Kiki landing the Sonic Wave. Gets another kill. This is looking like a repeat of BSG versus KUGaming, I should say. Mechanical Reaper trying to get a kill. No, trying to survive. And no, he's going to go down. Teleport coming in. Where is Mr. Killer Beasting? What is going on?
Take a breath, Daniel.
That was great overall, though. Fantastic job from all the teams right there. From both teams, I have to say. KULOL coming out on top.
Well, and they're going to get an Infernal Dragon off of this. So they're going to get the Infernal Drake, and they got, I mean, basically, 2 kills in exchange for 1? So 3 kills, actually, because both Ivern got basically almost...
Ivern, Ace Monster, and...
Ace Monster, and you had... no, that was it.
So
it was a 2-for-1 total, but, I mean, it puts mid lane behind, it puts jungle behind, you know.
It puts everyone behind, even though the gold...
3 kills, because he got the kill in the bot lane on the...
Yes, Misfortune.
Yep. So
but you have to realize at the same time, the gold lead is still very close. It's only about, I want to say, about a 6K difference right there. But right now, and there we go. Mechanical Reaper is showing a lot of...
But can he get him?
Little bit of issue right there. No, he almost gets the kill. The shield makes Ivern live, but this is something that we're starting to see. Mechanical Reaper is playing really out of his element for some reason, I feel. Before we saw him very, very solid on the Darius, you know, don't die too much, stay alive, but this time he's trying to push up way too far, I feel.
Yeah, he got pushed up. He has really no wards either, so it's... Look at where he died, you know. So he died way past his lane. I mean, if you have no wards, you definitely cannot leave that imaginary line that separates the 2 lanes, you know, the 2 sides. So, and he did that, and he paid for it. So, I mean, you have to keep a ward down, and if you don't, then you have to play safe. Simple as that.
So something to really mention as well, and something that I really have to go over, is you pick the losing lane to body, basically, is what you want to go at. So when I say body, I do not mean that there's only one lane at all times that's always going to be the weakest lane. Things change because both teams try and work it. whichever lane is losing at that point in time, you want to continue punishing. Before, it was the bot lane because they did not have any kills.
Yes.
Misfortune and Zyra are still doing well until Lee Sin came down. Now it's rotating. Now it's in the top side. Mechanical Reaper is now the one getting a lot of this focus. You see Ivern sitting around that top side, making sure that Poppy is not going to die. He wants to make sure this Poppy gets big. And that's what you do. You keep that lane going. You keep that lane advantage for you. So the other lanes had to play to a higher caliber event. You are not going to win if you're going up against laners that are 3-0 and your team is 0-3.
Exactly.
It's not going to work. And Lucha Libre gets absolutely obliterated. That was a disgusting combo right there. He just
I was
popped.
not expecting that much damage.
He
that
just
was
popped
insane.
right there. And this throws back again to the this goes back again to the original comment of the bot lane is also very weak. Lucha Libre has shown that he will overextend multiple times just for CS. He's gotten caught out multiple times and died for it.
That's wow.
It's heartbreaking. I have to say.
It was like not even. It was. I mean, he was basically at his tower. I mean, it was just a great route from Zyra, and I mean, they just followed up with it. I mean, it's just a chain CC of, or not chain CC, but a chain amount of damage that it just, you know, it's hard to once you get Zyra rooted and then both ults come out. I mean, you're basically dead. So. I mean, not much Nami healing can help right there.
Yeah, the Stranglethorn's really doing work right there and making sure that he can't move out from anywhere. But still, it's just like, it's still a very close game despite the goal deficit of 2K. KULOL has shown amazing resilience right now.
Yeah.
Great work from Mr. Kinky making work around the map, but now he has to do a lot more as well. Has to get Mechanical Reaper in the game. Has to get Jin back in the game as well, because that Pigeonhole right there dying, it really set him back, and great Shock Blast sends Mr. Kinky right back to the base.
Yeah, that's going to hurt it as well. But I mean, like, if you look at the difference in CS, I mean, top lane has, oh wow, great route from Best Grade CNMA. Actually flashes over and another flash to stun Mechanical Reaper against the wall. Maokai goes down. Great outplay by KU Chinny, just using the flash into the stun and, with the wall. So I mean, that
knew exactly what was going on as well.
Up.
Yeah, knew exactly what was going on, and unfortunately, that hurts. I have nothing else to say. That just hurts right there.
Yeah, it really does. that was not fun.
Yeah, but that also gives First Blood Tower. I believe First Blood Tower actually went over to Jace in the mid lane. Yeah, and they're actually going to get another one in the top side here. To be fair to Mechanical Reaper, I mean, you're basically in between your tier 1 and your tier 2 towers. You know, like that's a hard place to end up dying. But that was a great play by Best Graves. Now, like I was saying, if you just take a look at the CS difference, there's a huge CS difference across the board. So, I mean, in the top lane, Poppy, on KU Chinny on Poppy is dominating, 99 to 67 CS right now. You know, look in the jungle, 61 to 40. And Mr. Kinky misses the flash Sonic Wave and gets absolutely demolished. Troubles Misfortune with the bullet time.
And in the mid lane.
Destroyed him in the mid lane. Jace is taking a lot of damage, but gets exhausted, has Zanya's, but that's not going to help him too much. Shock Blast pops him right in the face, point blank. Says, no, man, you're going back to base. Wow. Lucha Libre getting locked up once again. Poppy is down there trying to get a little bit of work down, but the double up makes him rethink that. KU Chinny is so tanky, though. He might go all the way in. Here we go. Here it comes. Are they going to make it work? Bubble misses. Is it going to land? No. They decide not to go in on the route, which is smart. They just knock down the towers.
Yeah, that's a great play by Ace Monster in the middle. He gets a tier 2 mid, too, because, I mean, he's on Jace, so he's AD, so he's going to take towers obviously much quicker. So he gets the tier 2 mid. In exchange, after Kennen in mid lane dies, they get the tier 2 or tier 1 bot lane. So all of the outers are down. There's still a tier 2 on bot and top, so that's where all the pressure's going to go.
And I feel so bad because this is like the point where a lot of junglers just cry. Notice Mr. Kinky is 3-1-2.
Yeah.
And the rest of his team is just like, where team, please. It's that constant calling, and there it is. Lucha Libre barely leaving. Mr. Kinky taking so much work. He gets a kill on Zyra. Here comes Killer Beasting, but he doesn't have ultimate. He doesn't have Maelstrom, so he can't follow up.
Yeah, and he doesn't have flash. He flashed in to try to get the kill onto Ace Monster, but Ace Monster had exhaust, so he negated most of the damage there. And then, of course, Zanya's, we saw what happened there. But it's at least they got a kill onto the Zyra, but it's not going to be enough at that point.
And unfortunately, looking back at it now, a 7K gold lead out of nowhere,
Yeah,
seemingly.
well, and that's, I mean, they have towers and they have a lot more farm. It's just completely attributed to that. So, I mean, if anyone watching this game, it looks close. I mean, it's 6-7. But, I mean, if you just look at the CS difference, there's a huge gold deficit because of that. I mean, Poppy has 120 CS to Maokai's 78. That's a ton of CS. That's basically the whole item right there.
Yep.
And then there's adding on the 1, 2, 3, 4 towers of gold, you know, with the first blood tower gold too. I mean, there's a bunch of gold in KUGaming side just because of objectives and taking just CSing better. Simple as that.
Yep. And that just pigeonholes them even further. And this is something that we have to say for a lot of new players out there. If you're interested, kills do not equate wins in the game.
No, this is not
By
Halo.
far.
I mean,
by far, it does not. You have to realize objective play is one of the biggest things right now. They're doing absolutely fantastic in the game right now, forcing down towers, making sure everything works for them. And now they're pushing onto the inhibitor towers. This is even faster than the last game, I believe.
Yeah,
Even though they were worse off in the beginning, they are playing faster this time.
Yeah,
and it's scary.
And it's the fact that KUGaming is better at taking objectives, you know, like understanding the map, where to be, how to get through those objectives. You know, they don't hesitate. They do exactly what they need to do right then and there, right? And they just have, I don't know, I mean, they're maybe just better at CSing. Maybe the lane in general, they know how to pressure their lanes better, and they can, but they're going to get a Cloud Drake out of this. The one good thing is...
Oh, Mr. King, he does go in. Oh, he does kick him and gets the kill. But Lucia Live will pay with his life, gets found out by Misfortune and Zyra. Bubble does not land. Actually, it does land on Misfortune. Stops the constant bullet time, but Killer Bee Sting gets a kill in return. That is 2 for 1. Nope, 2 for 2 right now, and Killer Bee Sting is now on the run because he has no skills right now. Oh, Shock Blast lands, so much damage coming out of this chase, and he flushes him for a kill. That is 4 for 0. Mechanical Reaper, where are you?
Wow. That was insane. That was just great overall play. Like they didn't just take the loss. They continued with what was going on. They knew that they were stronger, obviously. Flying Piggy and Ace Monster are huge right now. So why would you pull back when it's just a support and the mid laner? So, you know, they took advantage of that. That was great Shock Blast by Ace Monster to end up picking off Nami at the back line.
And then the flash onto...
Yeah, that was great.
Flash to the skies, just decimating Killer Bee Sting. So great job on that. They almost get an inhibitor, so it still stands for the time being, but they broke the base a lot faster than I expected them to. Oh, my bad. So, great job on their part, though. Again, lost their dragon, but still came out very much ahead. And here we go again. They're looking for the root. Mr. King, he found out. Is he going to get away? No. Gets rooted by Poppy and died. And that is just the Fnatic push bait.
Yeah, basically, in the mid lane.
Great Keeper's Verdict. Knocks 3 men in the air. Mechanical Reaper, you are going to be the sacrificial lamb. Nope, they do catch... they do catch Jin as well, and this is a big problem coming out. Oh, Flash Root from Ivern does not land. Unfortunately, that Keeper's Verdict Decimate just absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah.
I keep using Decimate because I have no, like, Obliterate.
But
Decimate sounds even worse. Like, it's just like, that was so harsh to watch. It's just, the Flash to Keeper's Verdict is such a strong ability and such a great stun against them. It did so much work against them. So, great job on that part. And again, only 18 minutes. They're knocking on the bottom side of the base right now. They have, it's 5-on-5 right now, and Tidal Wave goes out. Killer Bee Sting flashes, but does not get anything.
He's going to get knocked up.
He is going to get rooted and killed. There it goes. Jace picking him up for his 7th kill of the game. He has to be legendary at this point. Oh, that's brutal. I got nothing else to say right now. Oh,
Flying Piggy.
Flying Piggy gets, there it is. Steadfast Presence. Catches Lee Sin in the act and gets annihilated.
With the outplay, that was insane.
Knew it was going to happen as soon as it landed. Popped it as soon as it came up. Flying Piggy is low, but they're going to knock down this inhibitor tower.
Yeah, it's going down. They're probably going to get an inhib off this as well. Flying Piggy is a little low, though. But, I mean,
he's trying to
Ace Monster is still an 80 champion. Possibly help out here.
Yep, and there we go. Mechanical Reaper goes all the way and gets the kill. But she was low. Can he finish it up? No. Knockback keeps him away. He's going to keep chasing. Zyra is in range. Is he going to keep following? No. He is going to back off. Just get the CS there.
Yeah, Jin was the only one with Flash that could even possibly follow up, and he's not going to do that. So.
Yep. Here we go. Jace looks where the Shock Blast actually misses. They're going to go in. Does get him stunned up, and there he goes. Gets a shutdown onto him. And unfortunately, that bounty goes over to Mechanical Reaper. Gets a good kill.
Yeah, and, I mean, at least they got some extra kills in return, but that was just essentially KUGaming overstaying. I mean, as simple as that. Like, they were there. They extended the fight all the way from the dragon fight. I mean, they never backed. I mean, basically from all the mid lane fight to taking the tower ball, and they never spent any of that gold. They got the dragon, they fought there, they came back. The ones who died are the only ones they got to spend gold. So they came back, and even after dragon fight, I mean, they just stayed there. They continuously kept taking tower, etc. So, I mean, they didn't even have their
and
gold.
unfortunately,
now they're gonna get
Killer
decimated.
Beasting gets found out and doesn't have Zhonya's, gets Keeper Verdict to get up, and the auto attack finishes him off. He dies for trying to pick off Ivern, and Ivern walks away proudly. KUGaming just running around now. Oh, stuns up Maokai. Maokai is going to go down. He does not have his Maelstrom on. He has to get it up right now. No, it does not go up. Flying Piggy does get, gets killed. They do collapse very, very well, but the return kill comes around, and Mr. Kinky, you are not tanky right now. You're going to die as well. Zyra picks him up. No, he does not. He's going to keep running. Almost gets away. Gets killed in return. Current call comes out. Are they going to get a kill? No. Does not look like KUGaming eats almost all the shots, and they stun up Nami. Nami goes down in favor of a 4-for-1 for KUGaming. They're going to push on this top side as well.
KUGaming is basically almost solo carrying this game. I mean, he's doing so much damage, and he's impossible to kill. I mean, he ended up with the triple kill there, but Ace Monster in return also gets the tower in the mid lane and also the inhib.
No, only the inhib. Tower had fallen earlier.
Okay.
And Killer Beasting just ate his shockwave right there. Great Zhonya's, but I think that's going to be it. Two Skies kills him. Unfortunately, he goes down. And now they have open base. This is 21 minutes. This is just heartbreaking.
I don't know. You're not going to get any kills here. Mechanical Reaper.
No, Mechanical Reaper's trying right now. Shock blast. One shot kills him. Maokai gets a return kill and 2 kills. Poppy, again, the overstay, gets him a few kills, but I mean, they're still down about 13k, 12k, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they still get 2 objectives off that. They get the inhib in the mid lane and the top lane tower. So, and plus a bunch of kills. Like you said, it was just an overstay. I mean, the kills were basically even in that fight. They just got, KUGaming just got the extra objectives.
Yeah. And, like, what went wrong in this game? Like, it seemed so well at the beginning for KULOL, and then they just fell apart, it felt.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you can just attribute this almost 100% that for some reason, KUGaming can CS better, and they know how to take objectives better. I mean, it can go as simple as that. You know, I mean, like, the game was super even throughout the whole thing. I mean, I feel like KULOL definitely played with this game really well. But the game's not over still, but at the same time, I mean,
there's a huge deficit to come back from.
They have no towers. I mean, they have 1 dragon, you know, and that's about it. You know, so they didn't have a whole lot of objective focus. They played the lanes really well, but after laning phase, it went all to KUGaming because they know how to play the map.
Yeah. I honestly think the only way that they can win is if KUGaming pull a Dignitas 4 times in a row.
Basically, yeah.
Yep. They're even looking towards it right now. I think this is easily going to work in their favor. And Killer Beasting trying to run interference, but barely any damage. I don't know if you saw the shurikens. It does no damage to Ivern. Ivern is so tanky right now. It's insane.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at that. He's eating everything from Killer Beasting.
It took like maybe 200, 300 damage.
Yeah, that was it. And that's brutal.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yep. Here we go. Coming up. They're going to look to push up.
KUGaming is even tankier. I mean, look at that. Yeah. I mean, it was like 100 damage, maybe.
And this is exactly what you want to do. When you have this big of an advantage, Ace Monster is 9-3-1. You just put him in a side lane, you have him push. Yeah, it's free.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah,
bottom lane inhib is open. You might as well.
And now they're just pushing straight for a Baron. Yeah, you have Daisy there to help tank. Yep. Poppy there to tank as well.
They have no way to go in there and face check.
Nope, they have no way to even see and notice that they're doing it. They have to have some idea that they're doing Baron because everyone is off the map except for Jace. So, yeah, everyone's there and they're looking for it. That's going to be Baron, and they're going to just do a 1-3-1 like they did last time.
Yep.
Now, I will say this game has extended out a lot longer than before. Before they ended actually at about the 25-minute mark. So I'm saying this one might end at about the 28-minute mark.
Yeah, I guess I mean, it was an improvement from the last game.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
And you can, when we were talking to KULOL before this, they said that they did scrim KUGaming, and they lost their games, but they went from like, one game they had like 4 kills, the next game they had like 6 kills. So, I mean, like...
Big improvement.
Yeah, I mean, there's an improvement throughout it. I mean, granted it's in kills, but at the same time, like, I mean... Oh, whoa, that
shock flash has decimated Jin. He is getting obliterated around the map right now. They're just going to push down this tower. They have Baron buff. They don't need to back at all, but they do decide to back off. Maybe they almost get the inhib.
Away.
Jason Changa gets flash and gets stunned up. Are they going to keep going? Ace Monster?
That's a lot used on Ace Monster.
Keeper's verdict keeps Kinky out. He's gonna have to run back in this fight, and now they have to run away. Killer Beasting has no skills right now. His Maelstrom is down. Bubble misses. They're gonna look on Killer Beasting, but Kinky gets Jace. Jace walks a little bit too far. Beasting falls down as well. And Miss Fortune does get Lee Sin in that return, so that's a 2-for-1 so far. Are they going to keep following Helix? Turn Helix is going to pay as well. That's going to be a 3-for-1, and they're going to keep pushing onto the base. Unfortunately, oh, double up. You're dead.
Wow.
Jin, you just got one shot, basically.
You're
right
dead.
there. Yeah.
Good job.
I got nothing else because the
You're
double
dead.
just ricocheted so well
Yeah.
and got a great kill. Unfortunately, that's going to be the 2-0 for KU
how
Gaming, and they're
tanky he
fighting
is.
under
He
the tower. Look at that. They're fighting under the fountain tower.
Yeah, he
That's
dove
rude.
fountain and he's still alive. That's insane.
And-
Never
he
mind.
got a kill. He got a kill.
You're dead.
Yeah, so Misfortune decides to finish off the game. That's a clean 2-0 to KU Gaming.
Great job.
Fantastic job from KU Gaming to win that match.